Go live. No, don't known. What it's like, I don't understand. Show me. There you go. This is why you don't force people to read and force them to take a little bit too big of a bite than they can chew. Why? It's my problem. It's my problem. You know what? I have officially decided to lift any ban I have placed on the Cementon. Any limitation at all. You know what? Do whatever you want to do. I have bigger fish to fry. This is driving me absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. This whole thing. With my computer, with my phone, with all of it. Top it off and all these things I need to do, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous and very stressful. Very stressful. You know, this is exactly what. This is why. You know, okay, brain, sit down over there. I have a problem with my. I have a problem with my impulses. I have a problem. I have a problem. I have a problem. Stress. Unneeded stress. So much fun out of something that is fun. I'm not motivated either. I don't want to. But I have to! I guess it's gonna start now. right back. You know, this is really making me feel pretty terrible for anything that I have imposed on all of you and anyone. You know what? Forget it. That's how much I value all of it. Yeah. The audio book. This, where is it? Where is the audio book? What is it called? A Pair of Tickets. You know, here's the deal. A pair of tickets to Oracle Palooza Virtual. Let me think of the only exception for that. Oh, wait a second. A computer. Using your computer. Well, guess what? I can use this computer. Is it on Zoom? Well, guess what? I can use my other computer. Oh, guess what? That happens to be the issue to begin with. Oh, guess what? I feel guilty for draining usage and energy off of using that computer. It's been going on for months. And it all started when Mercury was retrograde in Gemini, which is the very transit that I plan to go on a retreat the next time it happens. I swear to you, I don't care what is happening. I will be going on a retreat. I'm shutting myself out for 3 weeks. I'm going on a retreat. May of this year was a really bumpy month. It really was. And it started then. I got off on the smallest thing. It snowballed, and, you know. It's just what I feel. Insecurity. And now I feel guilty. Even if it's something I feel guilty. Why can't I just not feel so guilty? Pair of Tickets by Amy Tan. Click. Now, listen. Listen and follow along. Or is this not serving me? Why am I doing this to myself? You know, at some point, you're going to have to put in the work. Because may I remind you, life requires work. Work, effort, time, management, prioritization. Even with fiction stories. Even with that. Do you think I sign up for things because they're difficult? That's not why I sign up for things. Don't blame anybody else but yourself. You are the problem. If you do anything wrong, if you fail any of your classes at Kind Look Academy, you need to blame yourself and yourself only. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have the power. So disappointing that whatever doesn't irritate me, that says I'm on your side with the fact that, it's so difficult, it's so, the teacher is not efficient or whatever. Guess what? The teacher is experienced, is professional, is trained, and you are the one who is failing and refusing to do what you need to do and falling behind and not taking initiative and not getting it done. If any of you ask for help on any of your work, I am not going to help you. You have to do it all on your own. I will not be there to hold your hands. And that's the truth. I will not be there to hold your hands. You all need to get, if you haven't got it together, you need to get it together. You need to get it together. You need to get it together and apply yourself and do the work. Otherwise, you're not going to last at Kind Look Academy. And that may mean making sacrifices. That may mean not getting to watch this person or participate in this event. And may I make it clear that none of you, not a single one of you, are going to Oracle Palooza Virtual. If you do, guess what? You're not. None of you are. None of you are. I'm not going to have it. You're not. Because my, experience right now is really low frequency. And I don't need any more of that. By you going to Oracle Palooza Virtual. And maybe all those things I said this morning, all those rulings that I made, guess what? I have a heart as cold as stone. But all the things I said, all the rules I have made about the community tab, about all of that, guess what? They are going to be true, and you all need to follow them. Problem is, things that you can emotionally rely on, things that I can emotionally rely on are tainted and impure, because I have done things in the past that I deeply, deeply, deeply regret. I have ruined the fun, the joy, the curiosity, because I was going through a time where I felt the need to reevaluate things, and I sat down at this computer and I went through every single subscription and watched videos off of the channels that I didn't watch yet. And I evaluated and I judged whether I want to keep those channels. And as much as I hated doing it, I felt so terrible for doing it that I didn't listen to what my brain was trying to tell me. I didn't listen to what I felt was right. I did not listen to the part of me that felt guilty. Instead, I just kept doing it. Intensity, on the next one. And I was torturing myself, much like I'm torturing myself right now. And I feel like I ruined a huge part of the exploration that I could have done on YouTube with my subscriptions. I did that. Sat here and laboriously went through every single subscription that I had that I didn't look at before, because I thought that I could do it. I was obsessed by it. And I ended up feeling regret and guilt after it, because those things are impurities to huge areas of life that I highly value. Huge. That I could be leaning on right now had I not done anything so stupid as that. So stupid as that. Oh, God. I don't know why I do these things. I don't know why I start something that I know is wrong and I continue doing it because I didn't finish it. I have a problem. I have a problem because I tarnish things. Have any of you sat through and done that work? Went through all your subscriptions and just watched the video and see if you want to keep it or not? You probably didn't, because you don't have the same problem as I do. You're probably viewing it much more pure, much more calm, grounded, open than I am. If only I could forget. If only I could make a magical spell that I could just take and then forget what I did, but remember the lessons that I learned from it. Problem is, it doesn't exist. I don't want to do anything that is going to make me feel regret or guilt. Wasting something away for that reason. I don't want to do that, because that continues to tarnish the beauty and the purity and the abundance that I see from it and that I want to have from it. That's how it was at the beginning. That's how it is now. It will never change. It's been months. How many months has it been? I'm still obsessed about this issue. It will never change. Probably doesn't matter how much work I do. I'll feel it and I'll come back around again, like a never-ending story, like a never-ending circle. Never ending. What I feel and I'm experiencing now is not what I wanted to experience. It's was not the vision that I had. I thought everything would be wonderful if I got these two things, and boom, I even said so. Guess what? Things don't go according to plan, and that is life. And I am really sorry to disappoint the version of me way back in mid-May of this year. Come to that person, me, I would say, listen here, you need to do these things, or it's going to completely snowball. It's going to completely go down. You're going to completely feel unworthy. I don't want to sit here and think of all the adjectives I could say about it. That's the point. I don't want to think. I don't want to use my brain more than I need to. Look at this title. A pair of tickets. Let me think to myself. A pair of... I am so furious right now. Where is a pencil? Where is a pencil? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. A pair of tickets to Oracle Palooza Virtual. Sorry, Amy Tan, to ruin your story and reputation, but you know what? So be it. The story is called A Pair of Tickets to Go to Oracle Palooza Virtual. Or maybe a pair of tickets for Oracle Palooza. That's what the story is called. A part of me is disappointed that I'm not going. But those rules still apply, and I will not have anyone come to me and bother me about it, harass me about it, make me feel guilty about it. I will not have that. I have enough to deal with mentally and emotionally, let alone have any of you come in and bother me about it. I made my decision. I put my foot down, and it will be the way I say it will be. In Tensen Pine. And you'll just all have to abide by them. I'm sorry. All of you will. It is non-negotiable. And I don't want to argue with anyone about that. None of you are going. I will not deal with any more low frequency emotions, let alone what I'm feeling right now. I don't need the icing on the cake that is jealousy. I don't need jealousy to add to the mix. I don't like it when I go through reevaluation periods, what I call it, because I tend to do things impulsively that I regret later. Let's see. Reevaluation period. I binge watched so much of Deborah Silverman. Let's see, a reevaluation period. I binge watched Brecca Goldsmith on Instagram, one video after the other. Let's see, reevaluation period. I felt the need to clean up my channel, so I went through the various channels and I gave away, and I watched the video and I just spoiled it and ruined it for myself. Watching one channel after another, checking off that box, clicking on the channel, clicking on the video from that channel, watching it, and then ruining the surprise and the joy of actually sitting down and wanting to watch a video off of that channel for the sake of watching a video off of that channel, not to check it off a box as good. It checks out. I'll keep it. Stuff, physical stuff, guess what? You can have it and get rid of it. Won't be there forever. You can send it away to Goodwill. With a computer, you can get online and you can find that same stuff anytime that you want to. It's available. It is available for you at any time. That's the main big difference. Huge difference. Let's see. Another evaluation period. I happen to get rid of all the private and unlisted videos on my main channel because I was too impatient to upload them on this channel. I was too impatient to wait because this channel has a limited amount of videos you can upload on it. So I ended up making the impulsive decision and getting rid of all the videos. Waste all that time, all that effort, all that content, and working away and just filming and energy wasted and used and content and things to refer back to, all gone because I was too impulsive to think it through and have patience. And now I'm considering what my main social media pages will be. Out of all the times I could be concerned about this, it's now. I really don't like these reevaluation periods. And they haven't all happened during Mercury retrograde, by the way. I just wish that I would just have something and feel content about it and then not have a change of heart about it if it's such a big thing as, several things. Instead of just feeling like I need to fix something and going all in with full-on intensity and regretting it later on. Because I didn't take my time, go slow and steady, and work smarter, not harder. I should have gotten rid of the channels that I knew I didn't watch, I didn't follow, I didn't know what they were. Get rid of them. I don't need them. I should have had the detachment to do that. I didn't have that. I should have disciplined myself and said, okay, you're going to watch this many videos from Deborah, not Brecca. No going through the motions. No going through the motions. This is going through the motions. Going through the motions, abusing the content, abusing the YouTube creators, all of that destroys the value of what you're engaging in. It's all how you're engaging in it. How you're engaging in it destroys its value. It wears it out. And I wish that someone was there to tell me, you should not do this because you're going to regret it later. But no, I did it. Now I live to regret it. It's such a small deal, but this is so valuable to me. It's all the stuff that you can find on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. I consider that very valuable to me because I can always refer back to it and rely on it as intellectual nurturance, intellectual stimulation, emotional nurturance, and emotional stimulation. And now, I have wasted time and breath doing all this. And guess what? I have this many pages of this story to read. 1, 2, 3. 5, 7. Done. And more pages. I didn't show them all because this stupid paper doesn't go on, like... So yeah. That's now what I have to sit and do instead of doing what I want to do. That's the price you pay for anything. There's always hard work that has to be done. So here's what I'm going to tell all of you. You all better get to work. You all better get your butts in gear. Get disciplined. Get focused. Get serious. None of you will be going to Oracle Palooza Virtual. Otherwise, there will be some consequences. I'm not going to have it. I am not going to have any member of my mentor doing this. There's only so much therapy and self-morals I can train myself into to get it through to myself what is right and wrong and all of that stuff. This may be impulsive, this may be wrong, this may be dictatorial, but I will not hear a single word. Otherwise, you will be dead in the water and you will, you'll regret it. So,